air signs, welcome back. So we're doing this again. I'm still experimenting with whether I can continue doing these energy readings, extended ones. So just a bit of PSA, this is for air signs, sun, moon, rising. You can listen for yourself, or you can listen for someone who you're dealing with who has air signs, sun, moon, rising. The way this works is, this is not astrology, it's all channeled energy reading, but I use zodiac signs or elemental signs to just define particular groups in my collective to make it easier and to make the reading more specific to a smaller group. And the collective here means people who are connected with me through any social media. So you're a follower on any of my social media, or you're guided to this video specifically on your own, either from YouTube or somewhere, and you're just watching this. And this is a timeless video, so it is valid whenever you see it. And the best way to use this video is, before you start listening in, think of something that you need an answer for right now, or you're struggling with, or whatever energy which is in the focus right now for you, and just keep that context in the mind while you're listening to the video to see how that gets answered for you somewhere in the video, because most likely it will come up. And the way the way I do the reading is that there's no specific questions, so it's all the cards are guided by the spirit. So whatever comes in the cards, whatever is in the energy, I just read that for you. So let's start air signs. Let's see what we are dealing with. Okay, so hold on a second. Lack mindset is coming very significantly here, because I got two cards and both of them are talking about lack frequency, lacking, not having, opposite of abundance. Feeling like you don't have enough, feeling like you have to beg for what you want, feeling like you have to ask for what you want, feeling like you are not enough to attract what you want, especially in regards to money. So financial troubles, right? Constantly feeling like you do not have the caliber or the charisma or the ability or the skills or the talent to be financially abundant. So this isn't just about financial lack, it's also about your relationship with money and abundance in general. So that's a major block right now, because both the cards in my deck for lack, I received both of them, and both of them has come up as a crossing energy, which is a block. So let's get some more details as to what's going on and see how we can address this. So there's a lot of significance here about past, past mistakes, past decisions. Maybe you made certain financial decisions which led to loss or debt, or certain investments that did not do well. Maybe you joined a job that didn't work out, or certain regrets regarding past actions with regards to whatever you associate as lack of abundance, right? And that weighs heavily here, because it's giving you this narrative that happened, therefore you're not good with money, therefore you cannot attract abundance, therefore, so you are correlating what happened in the past, which is independent, to your inability to do something right now. But that's a pattern, right? Because whatever happened in the past was an independent event. It has no bearing on what you can do today. But the way you are explaining it to yourself is that happened, that's why I know I can't do this. I made a poor financial decision in the past, that's why I know I'm bad with money. But you're not bad with money. That's a belief you're reinforcing yourself. Nobody is born bad with money. It's a skill you can learn. It's something you can practice, and you can, you can go on the internet and you can look at all these different courses. You can take help from friends, you can take help from professionals. Being bad with money is not a permanent something that you're born with and you will die with. So these are the kind of beliefs that we reinforce constantly to ourselves, and we give ourselves proofs. Remember what I did 1 year ago that led to that? Yeah, that is proof that I'm bad with money, hence proved. So you can see how that works out. It's basically us who are creating this reality for ourselves. We tell ourselves something, and then we create proof of that from some past event, and we correlate those two things. And all this happens subconsciously, by the way, so don't blame yourself for it, because it's not like you're actually doing this. Only when we try to become conscious of this behavior and bring it to light, that's when it's a light bulb moment. Oh, I can see how I've been doing that. So don't blame yourself. This is not a blame game. This is simply about understanding and releasing these limiting beliefs with love. Nothing's going to happen if you beat yourself up over things. That really does not work. The only way you can rewire your limiting beliefs is with love and patience. So just remember not to blame yourself. And because that is already heavy in your energy already, that you think about all these past losses or past whatever decisions you made which didn't work out for you, and that weighs heavily on your narrative now that you lack the ability, talent, etc. to make money, or to be abundant, or to attract abundance. So that needs to go, because it's a sabotaging behavior. It's a sabotaging pattern, or it's a shadow which is limiting your ability to attract abundance. You have the ability to attract abundance just as anybody else, but this specific shadow is limiting your ability to attract that abundance, because anytime you would try to attract that abundance, deep down you have that core belief, oh, I cannot be rich because I'm poor with money. Oh, I cannot be rich because I make poor financial decisions. I cannot make profit because I am not good with investing, etc., etc., etc. So these are the core beliefs that are going on, and they may not be going on a conscious level. So you may need to do some deep dive shadow work around your relationship with money and abundance, and where those beliefs are coming from. If you tell yourself you're bad with money, or you're not good at saving, you're not good at investing, you're not, whatever you can think about where you might feel like you are limited in attracting abundance in your life, start asking those questions and see where that leads you to, because that's the main highlight in this reading. And let's see what else we have here in relation to this, or something new. So I'm also getting something like split mind. So when we focus on too many things, we end up doing nothing at all, or we end up doing few things but none of them turn out the way we expected them to. So there is a problem here where there is focus on too many things and everything feels important, and so nothing gets done, or nothing gets done in the way you would like it to be done. So that is something that you may be struggling with right now. And what you have to do in this case is start releasing some of those to-dos and those burdens from you, because if this goes on, nothing will get done in the right way or in the way that you want. Because it's, if a glass can hold 250 ml of water, it can really hold 250 ml. If you pour 500 ml in it, it will not hold more. Whatever is excess will just flow out. So what that means is, when you have all these ideas or visions or things you want to do, and you're like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that, you have to get slightly organized with it and more focused. Otherwise nothing will get done. Ideas will just remain ideas, nothing will turn into action, because your energy is scattered everywhere. So you have to first bring it down to a manageable level. Focus on 2 to 3 things at a time. Even within those 2 to 3 things, you have to have complete clarity which one is your priority number 1, priority number 2, priority number 3, and you act accordingly. Otherwise, all this conflict of your priorities, conflict of your deliverables, conflict of your to-do things, and things just slipping by will keep on happening. So if you are someone who constantly struggles with multi-manage, oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Multitasking. So if you're someone who constantly struggles with multitasking and feels like, I have so much to do, nothing ever gets done, or if I'm focusing on this, that things lags behind, etc., etc., etc. So this one is for you. Don't bite more than what you can chew. Really reprioritize what's the most important thing. If there's if you have 20 things to do, just ask yourself, what are the 3 things that absolutely cannot lapse today, and only 3 things, and you prioritize that first. And if that's then you ask yourself for the next 3, right? Because you cannot do 20 at once, that's for sure. And you have seen that it's not working for you, because things are lagging behind, and work is not getting done, and deliverables are not getting met, and deadlines are lapsing. So whatever it is your specific situation is, if you are dealing with this, there is a need to bring back all that scattered energy and be more focused towards what your priorities are. And to decide what your priorities, you can do exercises like the one I gave you the example. Like if you could only pick 3 of whatever you had to do today, or if you could only pick 2, or if you had to pick what is that one thing that absolutely cannot be pushed to tomorrow, then pick that one thing and finish it before you even think about anything else. So that prioritization is very important right now. Let's see if there's anything else for you, air signs. So there's 2 things. One is your relationship with abundance and money, and where your lack mindset comes from, because it's a significant block right now. And the way you have experienced your relationship with money in the past also has a significant impact on that narrative. So that's something you have to unfold for yourself and see what you can release from there to improve your relationship and attract more abundance in your life. And then the second one is about prioritizing and multitasking, right? Okay, so the third one is about don't rush life. Don't be in a rush all the time. Take time out for doing self-care, take time out for family, take time out to meet friends, take time out for hobbies, for doing things you enjoy just for the sake of enjoying. Take time out just to be in life, to be present, because a lot of what is important in life is just passing by while you're running from one task to another. So there is that focus here. Slow down and enjoy what is around you, or at least be mindful, be present, and take notice of what is around you, so that you can feel connected to the world around you and not just be a cog in the wheel. So that is another message coming up here, because what that does is, all this running and chasing, it doesn't allow you to be in receiving mode. And when you're not in receiving mode, you're not a vibrational match to the things you're trying to manifest, and it takes longer for your goals to materialize. So it has a ripple effect on everything else that you're trying to do in life. So try to create that mindfulness in your life where you are slowing down and you are focusing on yourself, you are focusing on your inner your inner message, whatever it is for the day, your intuition or whatever is going on in your inner world. You're focusing on being present, or just grounding yourself in the moment, and from that mindfulness you're creating an energy where it is more it's easier for you to manifest the things that you want in life, or to focus on the things that you want in life, instead of just running from one point to B without understanding why you're really doing that, and never really having any time or self-awareness for reflecting on things. So that's the last message in this reading. Let me see if there's anything else. If not, I will be closing this. Yeah, it's the last. It's just an extra message for the last one. So be open to new experiences. So if your friends ask you out to go somewhere, give it a chance. Or if you wanted to try a new restaurant and you just haven't had the time, take that time, be spontaneous, do certain things for the sake of doing it, because it's fun, or because it feels like a good idea, and let loose a little, relax a little, and give yourself some time to enjoy yourself, enjoy your company, enjoy your life. And if opportunities present themselves where people are inviting you, or something spontaneous happens where there's an opportunity to experience something new, then be open to those opportunities, those experience. Example would be I don't know, maybe you're walking down the street and someone is performing and it's a really nice dance or a song, and you are rushing to work, and you're like, oh, I don't have the time for this, I'm rushing to work. Why not just stop there for 5 minutes and enjoy that spontaneous thing just for 5 minutes? Work will still be there when you go there. So things like that. I mean, that's just an example of what came up in my mind. It doesn't have to be that specific thing, but really just being present in what's happening around you, and not constantly running and chasing after things. That will help shift a lot of that will help shift your energy towards slowing down and allowing more things to be attracted in your life, as opposed to constantly chasing them. So that's the main message. I hope you can do some journaling around your blocks with abundance, and see what that opens up for you. There's plenty of templates online to do this. And yeah, I will see you in 2 weeks time. Okay, bye now.